Good morning, class 2. So, this is your computer period, and today we are going to start a new chapter, that is lesson 4, input and output devices. Before that, I just want to tell you that we have done lesson 1, its question answers, and lesson 3 along with its question answers. Okay, so this we have not done lesson 2, that we will do later on. Today we are going to start input and output devices. So now you know, children, that a computer is a machine, an electronic machine and a smart machine which can store, organize and find information. Means it can store our information and data in a large amount, in a huge amount. It can organize, that means it can present the information in the form in which we need or we want, and it can find also. If we want some data, something out of the complete that huge amount of data, it can give us that also. It can do calculations, lot of calculations it can do, and it will work on data that we will feed. Means whatever data we are feeding, in case if we are feeding wrong data, it will work on that also, and it will give us wrong result, because it is a machine and it cannot decide on its own, so it will give us wrong data. So for all this and many more things that a computer do, what has to happen? For all this to happen, there are various parts which work together to give us desired result. Means computer need many parts with it, because in itself computer is a useless machine. It needs many parts for it to work properly, so that they work together and give us the desired output. So these parts which along with the computer do our work are categorized as three, that is first input devices, second output devices and third storage devices. So we will start with input devices. Input devices, as the name suggests, it is used to enter our data or information. Means whatever data we have, whatever data, it is used for feeding that information. Means it is just like, suppose if we are eating, the food that is going inside us is the input we are giving to the body. If we will eat good food, healthy food, it will be beneficial for us, it will give us good result. And if we will eat bad food or more of junk food, like if you eat more pizza, more pasta, so it will give you problems. Same way, it is used for entering data or information in the computer. Input devices, like in our case, our hands, our mouth are kind of input devices, and in computers case, first input device is keyboard. All of you have seen keyboard. It is a rectangular piece. It is a rectangular device in which many keys are there. Number keys are there, alphabet keys are there, function keys are there, space bar is there, enter key is there, arrow keys are there, and many other keys. Then we have mouse. Mouse is used for controlling the pointer on the screen. There is a pointer which is moving on the screen, and mouse is used for controlling, and it is also used for selecting some icons which we can click and we can work on them. Also, mouse is used for drawing also. Without mouse we cannot draw. Then next is joystick. Joystick is used for controlling the pointer on the screen, usually during games. If we are playing games, we need joystick for controlling the pointer. Then microphone, means we are recording our voice or any sound through microphone. That means we are entering some data in the computer. Then a scanner. Scanner is used for copying the thing that is written on the paper onto the computer screen, means whatever that is written on the paper, that will start showing on the computer screen once we scan it. Understand, children? Means if something is written on the paper and then you use scanner over it, it will start showing on the monitor screen. And then the light pen. Light pen is used for drawing or writing anything directly on the screen on the computer of this computer. Like in case of phone, we are using our fingers. Same way light pen can be used on the screen of computer screen also.